Don't fall. Stupid camera. No, stay. Ah, stay! Okay, got it. Konnichiwa, watashi no namae is Kimi Angel no desu, and I'm wearing my Stalking Anarchy wig, which just came in on New Year's Eve. Yay! So yeah, I got pictures up on my Facebook, and if you look at those and notice that my face is kind of rounder than usual and red, there's a reason, and it's in the description, and I don't want to go into it because my camera still has my video from Christmas, all of my videos and pictures from Christmas on it, because I still need to edit that video, but I can't do it on my computer, and so I have to wait until I get access to my little sister's computer so I can transfer it onto there. And she told me I could, but I haven't been able to do it yet, so yeah. Anyway, today is my question and answer video, and I asked people on YouTube and Facebook, and some of my Facebook people are YouTube people, and I asked them all to give me questions, and people on YouTube kind of didn't really bother, but my Facebook people, you guys were awesome, and you gave me questions, and I'm going to be reading them off of my cell phone, and I will be answering them all for you guys. And some of them I have memorized because they were not in the same thread. I was personal messaged. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And before I do, I'm going to put on my Amazingness glasses here. And yes, I bought these at Pier 1. Pretty awesome. Trying not to mess with the wig. Okay, so now I got my glasses on. I am ready to read some questions. Okay. First question is from user Ichigo Ichimori. And her question was, who have I cosplayed? Officially, I have only cosplayed Mikuru Asahina. It's the only cosplay I have currently. And it's kind of sad because I'd love to have way more cosplay, but I can't. And, well, actually, I actually kind of sort of cosplayed Kagura Soma from Fruits Basket, which is why I have my lovely Kyo backpack here. And that was the year before last for Halloween, but it wasn't exactly a cosplay because it didn't really fit me right and blah 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 because my dad's coworker made it for me and it was kind of like eh. But, you know, whatever, it was still fun to wear, and that's why I got my black wig and blah blah blah, and yeah. So there's that in Mikuru, and I have my Stalking Anarchy wig on now, but I don't have the cosplay, and I probably won't have it until the summer for AX, which is the big convention in LA, Anime Expo, and that's actually where I'm supposed to meet Ichigo for the first time. Yay. Hearts for Ichigo. She's the one who asked this question. And we'll both be cosplaying Stalking, so it's going to be really fun. And I was supposed to cosplay Misaki Ayuzawa from Kaichawa Maid-sama not too long ago for my Sweet 16, but my grandma never got the costume done because she said she'd make it for me. So, yeah. Don't know what to tell you about that. But, yeah, I have lots of cosplays planned for the future, but I just haven't been able to do them yet because I do not have a money tree in the backyard, which I wish I did, but I don't, so. Yeah. Anyway, next question is from AnimeGirl0x0x. I have to memorize everyone's usernames on YouTube because they don't have them on their Facebook. Yay for me remembering. So anyway, she asked, what's your all-time favorite genre of anime? I'd have to say shoujo. And I mean, I know that that's like a typical girl answer. Well, besides yaoi! Oh my god, yaoi! 'Cause yeah, I hear that so much. Oh my gosh, seriously. So much of my time is spent with me hearing girls go kya kya yaoi. So yeah, I'm not into yaoi at all. I don't watch yaoi, yuri, hentai. No, I don't watch anything like that. I have seen some ecchi, but I didn't watch it for the ecchi bits. I watched it for the story and because my friends were like, oh my gosh, the series is so cool, it's ecchi, but it's awesome, and so I watched it like Panties Talking with Garter Belt. Yes. My friend Lexi, she does not have a YouTube. She asked, if Japanese and all other Asian cultures just stopped existing, what would be your favorite music, dance, and culture? Well, my favorite music would be rock, because I love rock. I love alternative rock and punk rock and just straight rock. All of it. I love it. Only thing I'm not really into is screamo, to be honest. Except for the Black Veil Brides, because they're awesome, and yeah. And my favorite culture would be ancient Egypt. I used to have this huge obsession with it. I knew like everything about it, and I spent all this time studying it just for fun. And I knew like so much. It was crazy. Like I ended up at one point I started trying to teach myself how to read hieroglyphics, but then I was just like, you know what? Forget it. Yeah. Oh, and my favorite dance would be jazz. I've taken dance classes from the age of 2 until the end of the 6th grade, and during that time, I took like everything but lyrical, and I like jazz the best though. SimsFan556 asked, if anime didn't exist, what kind of person would you be? Would you be the same person now but without anime, or would you be completely different? I would be a completely different person, to be honest with you. And that's because, like, well, I was one of those kids that, like, I did not fully embrace, pervy things, that's what she said, and, just stuff like that, or just weird things as far as, like, not weird, like being silly weird. I mean, like, just worldly things. I was not like that at all. I kind of was one of that kid who, if somebody said anything mildly perverted or just weird, like odd, worldly stuff, then I'd be like, oh, ew, you're gross. And, anime, when you watch it, like, it's not all porn, I'm gonna say now, because a lot of people have this weird view of it like it is, and it's not. And that would be called hentai, and I don't watch that. But seriously though, a lot of stuff in anime, like there are so many odd things, and there are some occasional pervy things in it. Okay, not occasional, but still. Like there are some pervy things in it, but it's not like it's horrible all the time. But they're like, you know, just the occasional pervy joke, and there's just like all these weird things, like really weird. Like, oh gosh, what? I've seen like eyeballs in people's throats, and I've seen people pull swords like out of places swords shouldn't be. Like, I'm just like, wait, where did that come from? And just these weird demonic creatures, like just weird stuff. There's just like a lot of weird things, and I just kind of became more accepting because of anime, and I became more like, I finally matured, to, like, seriously, it just kind of changed me a lot, like, my whole personality too, like, because I used to be kind of outgoing, and I'd be myself, but to a certain extent, though, like, it wasn't me overflowing like I am now, it was more like, I was me, and I wasn't going to change that, but it was only to a certain extent, because I didn't want people to look at me funny, and I already didn't have that many friends, and people bullied me all the time, and just stuff like that. But then, like, finally, I watched anime, and I watched characters who kind of came out of themselves, and that were outgoing, and had all these friends, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it. And so that kind of made me be more like outgoing in how I am now. And then especially after joining anime club sophomore year, and I had like all these friends from anime club, and they just all encouraged me to be who I am, and they just all kind of loved me for that, and they've influenced me a lot, I'd have to say. And it's not like bad influence, but they've just really influenced who I am a lot. Like, and you can tell how and why, like, if you knew us personally, and like, yeah, like, they're just all really good friends of mine. They're there for me. I look up to them a lot, and like, literally, that's my family. That's my home. If I didn't have them, I would be this sad, depressed, emo child. So without anime, I would be a sad, depressed, emo child who still has the innocent thoughts of a little girl, didn't understand anything about the world, wasn't very accepting, and was just, bullied every day, and was acted like I didn't, like, not even me. It was a really sad existence before anime came in, and I wouldn't have any, like, hopes or anything beyond, oh, I want to be an author someday, and I never would have started drawing, and there's so many things that anime has influenced in my life. And so without it, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know where I would be without anime and without Anime Club and everything that's come from anime. And I'm really thankful for that. Like, I am so much better of a person now. And yeah, like, I love my Anime Club and I love anime, and it's just, like, literally right now, whenever I have a problem, then I watch anime and it makes it all better. So, like, there are so many things that anime does for me, and it's awesome. What's that? Yeah, so I would have a very miserable existence without it. Okay, oh gosh, what's her username? Oh, I don't know it. Okay, I will put it in an annotation around here, somewhere on the screen. I'll look it up and I'll put an annotation. I feel bad, but sorry, like, cause I talk to her mostly on Facebook instead of YouTube, and I connect the two when I see her YouTube, but I don't. Yeah, I think of her more like on her Facebook. So yeah, I will put an annotation of her username. But she asked, "What's your favorite book?" And my favorite book, that's really hard, but I'd have to say the Harry Potter series has been really good to me over the years. Like, that was the best series I've ever read. And, like, literally I cried when, oh, I shouldn't spoil it. I cried after the 5th book. That's all I'm going to say. I cried after the 5th book. And it was just really sad for me. And, yeah, Harry Potter, I laughed, I cried, I grew with the characters, I learned, like, it was just a really good series, and I loved it, and it was amazing. Let me see. I believe her username is Nigel number 3, and she asked, "Will you marry me?" Well, I love you, but not like that, and I'm only 16. I believe that it's too big of a commitment at my age, so I'm going to have to say no, but I hope we can stay friends. Oh, Miss Jamie Me, Dance Love Lily, she asked, "What is your dream for the future, and how do you plan to get there?" Plan or want to get there, I should say. I'm going through a phase where everything's kind of blurry. Like, for years, I was like, okay, I'm going to be an author, and it was for years and years, and then I was like, you know what? I don't know if I really want to do that anymore. I don't know. I'm unsure. And so I'm unsure for that, and then I thought about it, I'm like, well, maybe I want to be like a preschool or kindergarten teacher. Yeah, a kindergarten teacher would be nice. And then, like, there's other things too, and so it's kind of like, I don't know. I have to think about it again, but I do have a passion for literature as well. And so once I'm more sure of what I'm going to do with my life, then I will answer that. Another question I got. These are questions I have to do from memory. Here, let me stop wasting myself with matter here. Okay. I can take these off now. Those make it so hard to see. It makes you feel dizzy the whole time. Okay. So, other questions I was asked are, what are your favorite color? What is your favorite color, I should say, not what are. Sorry, I'm tired. I spent a lot of the day proofreading my friend's fan fiction and role-playing. So, not role-playing like inappropriate role-playing, just role-playing. I don't know. Some people, when they hear roleplay, they're like, oh, you were doing what? And I'm like, no, it's not bad. What are you talking about? Like, like a lot of you guys know of my original character, I Skill Me, also goes by Angel. She's kind of like the personification